Hey guys, so another quick video I'm making, pretty short one. I'm gonna tell you why we use commercial grade lighting instead of your typical lights that you will find at Lowe's, Home Depot. So these are mini lights, of course, but each strand of light that you find at Home Depot or Lowe's is gonna have these labels, and they're gonna have all these warnings and things to do and not to do, and these are not meant to be cut. It says it here in the label. They're meant to just to be used as it is. And some of the lightings at Home Depot and Lowe's will have three wires instead of your typical two that we use. So you run into more risk of causing damage or even causing a fire if you were to modify these in any way. As far as for the commercial grade, they're meant to be cut. They're meant to be spliced anywhere that you want to make a to modify your strand however long you want it. And what we do is, I couldn't find my wire cutters, but we use some wire cutters. We cut them, and you want to try to hide these wires as much as possible whenever you're cutting them. You don't want to have them exposed like it is right now. And just some good wire cutters will just cut them flush and not these won't need exposed. So we use these males and females here, and they have a little place where the wire goes in here. I want to try to zoom on this right here as much as possible, but as you can see, the wire will go in here, and in the very bottom right here is a little wall. It's a little wall right in the middle. This wall is right in the middle of this right here, right? So there's a little wall right here, and that's so these wires, you want to splice them in half like that, and you want these wires to go in between, to go on the outside of that wall. I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself pretty well, but you'll have these wires on here, and just so they won't touch, they'll go on each side of this little wall that's right here, right? So you'll have one on each side of the little wall, and that's just so these wires won't touch. And you always want to find your positive or your negative. The positive will have it written on here in some letters. As you can see, the letters, there probably won't be able to catch the letters, but there's some writing on here, and then you'll find the positive on this side. You want to make sure that the positive wire is on the positive prong right here. So you'll stick them in here in this little wall like that, and then you'll fold it back. And when you fold it back, oh, sorry, I got the wrong side. You want to stick them in this wall right here, and when you fold it back, you want to try to get them in there tight, and then you want to push this wire in so they can poke holes through these little prong deals that we have here. We have one right here, and we have another one over here. So you stick it in here like that, you'll fold it back, and then you just push on it. Normally I just use my fingers. Once it gets a good bite in there, it's good to go. And then we have these little caps right here. And these caps will slide on there like that. It'll slide on there all the way, and then just make sure it's all the way tight and sealed. And there you go. Now you have a female on one end, and you would just put a male on the other end, and you can cut it however long you want it, and it's good to go. Also, whenever these sockets right here go out, sometimes they'll break, and they'll stop working, they'll malfunction in here. We have some replacements, and they're really easy to put on. So these replacements, all you're doing is, man, I don't have them here, but they're real easy. It's kind of like how the same way that you connect this male and females. So you'll attach it on here like that. Attach a new one to the wire, and it's got a little slot where the wire goes in. You'll make sure that the little prongs are in there in the wire, and then you just put a little cap, and that's it. There's a little cap right here, and that's it. You have a new one, because these do break quite often. The sun will eat them up, or people step on them or run over them. especially the ones that we put, you know, around the flower beds, kind of like we have here. We have some here around the flower bed. So these are the ones that typical people will run over, you know, or step on and things like that, and they'll break. So just want to make that quick video. I know I had some people message me and ask me about that. I'm just trying to put out as much information as I can for y'all. I know there's not a whole lot out there on Christmas lights, and it's just now, people are starting to put more stuff out there, but I just want to help someone, man. If there's anything I can help you out with, it might take me a little while to answer or reply back, but I'll definitely get to it, and any information I can share, you know, I'm glad to. So that's all I wanted to share for today. I might make another video later on how we draw up the maps and things like that, just so for the following year everything's more organized and just what's worked for us. But I might make another video on that here shortly. The same thing with the extension cords. You know, we use the same thing. You have blank wire that we use. We just buy this wire blank, and then we just put a male in on one end and a female on another end, and we use that as extension cord. If we go, I think if we go more than 20 foot, I want to say 20 foot, I had to go back and look at my notes, more than 20 foot, 15 foot, then we just, you know, we actually buy the heavier duty extension cords, just so that we're not running power, you know, too far away. But that's all I wanted to share, man. Have a good one.